Jaxson Dart era has begun in New York. When you look at the schedule for the season, you figured this might happen at some point. There are softer landing spots for a young quarterback to throw him into the fire. I think December 1st, you look at some of the opponents they had after December 1st. Ideally, that would be the spot you trot him out, but you can't deal in hypotheticals. This team's 0-3, and as a result, Brian Daboll is spending his moon ball in the fourth week of the young season, even with the Chargers coming up, even with the Eagles coming up twice, even with the Broncos coming up. The saving grace is you just got back your left tackle and Andrew Thomas. I don't think they were going to do this without him being in the lineup. I think Malik Neighbors is your best player offensively. He might be the best player on the team. Before it's all said and done, he's not happy. You don't have to be a body language expert to see that. You got to get him the football. He's open. He's not happy. You're 0-3. I mean, there's so many reasons that you do it right now. And if you're Brian Daboll, this might be your best chance to save your job. I don't know that he can save his job. Even if Jaxson Dart looks like the future, if you don't win enough games, the defense is underperforming, they might part ways with Brian Daboll. And in that circumstance, the longer runway that this kid has to improve throughout the season, the better chance you have of the next hiring cycle saying, hey, we have a franchise quarterback. Look what he turned into in December. Yeah, he didn't look great in maybe September or October when he first started in the NFL, but maybe he improves throughout the season. And then you've got something to dangle in that interview process where you say, hey, some of these other jobs, they don't have a quarterback of the future, and we do. Now, if you start him in December and he doesn't look great out of the gate, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I think there's a lot of reasons you make this move right now. Doesn't guarantee anything for Brian Daboll, but I'm excited to see Jaxson Dart play. And as for Russell Wilson, there are teams that could use a quarterback out there. One of them is Cincinnati, and they just lost by 38 points. But are they tied for no, they're the first place team in the AFC North, even as bad as they looked the other day. Does it feel like giving up if you don't at least call the Giants? Bring the moon ball to Cincinnati? We'll see.